Hi guys, welcome back to Nick in China. Further down the Han River now, just arrived at the city of Ankang, which is just in the southeast of the province, just near the border of Hubei. As you can see, the Han River right beside me, and like everywhere else on this trip, it's starting to rain. Quite typical of a lot of county-level cities in China, Ankang is a mix of slightly run-down old streets, new modern shopping malls, and loads of construction. The Han River dominates the city and has resulted in Ankang becoming Shaanxi province's top spot for dragon boat racing. I couldn't come this year for Dragon Boat Festival due to COVID-related reasons, but hopefully next year. So I've been all over this place now. All the lampposts here just play the radio, even in a park. Whatever happened to a little bit of peace and quiet? Can you imagine? You've got the sound of the river, birds singing in the trees, rain dropping on the leaves, some guy on radio trying to sell you some washing up liquid. Maybe people in Ankang just really like the radio. Who knows? Who knows? Attractions within the city are relatively thin on the ground, but it's a pretty cool place to hang out and wander around, and you do have the occasional odd surprise, such as what remains of an old city gate. Just outside the city, a short taxi ride away, is Xiangxi Cave. This is probably Ankang's most famous tourist attraction, and this is where we will head now. Alright, I'm just coming up to Xiangxi Cave. It's just a few kilometers out of Ankang city. This is a hell of a staircase. I hope the camera does that justice. These little guys make very good hand support on the way up, and they all have different faces, which is pretty cute. I don't know if this camera view is going to give you an idea of just how steep this staircase is. Can you see that behind me? Crazy. I'm not sure how a shorter person would manage this, to be honest, because it's killing me. And at the top, these stick insects are everywhere. That's a big one. I used to keep these as pets when I was a kid. Maybe I was a weird kid. Xiangxi Cave covers a pretty large area up in the mountains just south of Ankang. There are temples, pavilions and walkways all over, which will keep you busy for a few hours. The cave part of the name refers to this, a shrine to Lu Dongbin, one of the 8 immortals, important figures in Daoism. Lu Dongbin is probably the most famous of the 8 immortals, and he was actually a real person who lived during the Tang dynasty. In legend, he is said to have become immortal here at Xiangxi Cave, and as a result of that, people have been coming here for over 1,000 years to pay their respects. Back in Xi'an, the largest Daoist temple is actually called the Temple of the 8 Immortals. I will have to get there and make a video soon. So the rain has come again. The story of this whole trip. The stone lions, by the way, for those of you who travel in China, you'll see them everywhere. You know, they're always at the gates of temples, parks, banks, everything basically. And they're like the gatekeepers. Kind of important thing in Chinese culture. Stone lions. one of them is male and one of them is female. Do you know which one's which? Answers on a postcard. There's a famous Chinese tongue twister about stone lions. It goes something like this. 44something like that. It means 44 stone lions in Chinese. Try saying that fast 5 times. 44只狮子 something like that. God, it's getting misty. It's like England. Anyway, I need a beer and some food. Mainly a beer, I think. So back into the city. It is... This fog, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, this fog is crazy though. Nice place up here, and it was free as well. Well worth the trip if you are in Ankang. It's just a few kilometers out of the city as well. It's really, really close. Craft beer. God, this is going to be rough. All right, here in Ankang, just had a really bad beer. Gonna have a little bit of a pub crawl through the city. Well, as much as it can be in Ankang, I think. That place was, it actually did its own beer on site, craft beer. Wasn't great. 15 renminbi a glass though, so that's cheap, but it did not taste that good. That was a wheat beer I had. I also tried the the fruit beer, which I wouldn't normally go for, to be honest, but it was really rough. It was like 50% that wheat beer, which wasn't good, topped up with like Kiora, I don't know. But the place itself was quite nice inside, like an old weird English pub, but with really bad music. Alright, that was the Black Vine Beer Pub. No one in it, but it was pretty nice actually. It was alright. The guy was quite a nice bloke. Music a little bit better than the last place. Man, bars in China, gotta sort the music out, you know? It's the main thing they've got to sort out. It's always like, a lot of it's like kind of like soft, slow ballads. How I long for some Megadeth or Slayer. Never gonna happen. So out of 2 bars so far, that one's probably the best. Not the nicest inside though, but had a good beer. The music was a little bit more acceptable to my ears. Well, that was a bit of a surprise. That place had a Stone IPA on tap, 55 renminbi. That's quite expensive. Really, really nice, and it had 4 people in it, which is 4 more than all the other bars. Eric Clapton, Dire Straits. Yeah, I think if I lived in Ankang, that would be my local. Nice beer. I had a beer from a Chengdu brewery called Harvest IPA, very good. About 5 people in that one, so that was busy. Busy for Ankang. Right, I think that might be my my lot for the Ankang beer crawl. Alright guys, that's about it for this video. Big rainstorms on the way, so gotta head up to the train station, get back to Xi'an. Hope you enjoyed the video, and stay safe, and see you next time. Bye bye.